Hi, this is Debra Sayble-Thornbrugh, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use your ebook or your Simnet version of your book to complete a project. Now, the Simnet version of the book is virtually the same thing as the physical book itself. So this is how you can start. After you log into Canvas, what you would do is go to the modules page, and you can do that by clicking the modules link here or by clicking the modules button down here. Once you're on the modules page, if you're ready to start your first project, you would click here in Module 1, you would click Do Guided Project 1-3. Notice that because this is a graded project, a graded task, it shows you a date, when the task is due by, September 13th in this case, and how many points this task is worth out of the module, 50 points. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that project label. And here you see the assignment directions. After you read Chapter 1, complete Guided Project 1-3, which starts on page P1-57 in your textbook. You can use the physical textbook itself, or you can use the online Simnet ebook. Either way, it's fine. It would be the same. Scrolling down a little bit further, you have a little more detail about the assignment steps and advice. Here are the files, the PowerPoint student data files that are required for this particular project. And further down there is a video here, a link to this video, how to begin the project. So I'm going to go back up to the top of the screen, and I'm now going to click into my Simnet link directly from Canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't have a physical textbook in front of me, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Simnet version of the book. Now, when you click the Simnet link, you might see this pop up where it's asking you to log in. It probably won't happen. What'll probably happen is when you click the Simnet link here, it'll just go right into your class in Simnet. The reason I'm getting this login is because I'm not registered as a student. So once you get into the Simnet page and you log in from Canvas, you'll see this homepage for our PowerPoint class. And you'll know that it's the right class by looking up here in the upper left corner. Make sure you read that, make sure it is the right class in case you're taking multiple classes in Simnet. In the homepage for PowerPoint that I've created, I've got 3 different categories of groups. I've got the reading to do, the reading with Simnet tutorials to do, and Simnet tests. So the first thing you should do is go here to the reading to do group. Just go ahead and click on that and see what the required reading is for whatever module you're working on at the moment. When you're ready to start reading, you can just click here on one of these icons to open the book in Simnet. But in this video, I'm going to show you where to go to start the actual project. So what you would do is you would click into the chapter where the project is located. In this case, it is the first module and chapter 1. So I'm going to go ahead and click to get into that part of the book. And from here, I can click Open SimBook, or I can scroll the page until I find the project I need to do. So for the first module, you're going to be doing this project. It's called Guided Project 1-3. And if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see nothing has been recorded here yet. So all you have to do is click right here, the name Guided Project 1-3. And Simnet will take you right to the page where it starts. So you would need to read the introduction, and then these are the 2 files that you need for this project. By the way, these files that are located here, I have also posted them for you in Canvas, so you can pick them up there or you can pick them up here. And what you would do is you would click on either of these links. You need to use both of them eventually. So you would click whichever link they tell you to click first. And when you do that, the file will open on your screen and you can then save it to your hard drive or your flash drive or your computer and start working on it. As we go down through this project page, introduces the skills that are covered in the project, the things you're going to learn how to use. And then the project steps begin. Now I need to point this out. This is step 1. Step 1 says create a new presentation using an online template. That's just a description of what you're about to do. It doesn't expect you to actually start finding a template right this second. This is just a description of what you're going to do. The actual steps that you're going to physically do with your mouse and your keyboard, start here with A, B, C. So step number 1 is an explanation telling you what you're about to do, and then you're going to do these steps in turn, A, B, and C, and D, and so on. So if I were you, if it were me taking this class, I would keep this page on my screen at the same time that I'm actually doing the work so that I can refer to this and make sure I'm doing the right steps. If I'm not using the ebook on Simnet, then it doesn't matter. This isn't going to be on my screen. I'll just have PowerPoint open on my screen working on the project, and I'll have the physical book itself open and sitting on the table next to my laptop. So I'm going to just scroll down some more, and they give you some illustrations from time to time to show you what your screen should look like while you're working on the project. And because this is your very first project in this class, I'm giving this one to you because it explains exactly what to do. It doesn't tell you just what you're going to end up with. It tells you step by step by step, ABC, what to click and where to find it and all of that. I mean, it's very easy to follow, and it doesn't leave anything open for negotiation. You just do exactly what it tells you to do and you'll be fine. You'll be doing everything correct. So as you go through these steps, make sure you do everything, every single step. Don't skip anything, because if you do, you're going to get messed up. And come all the way down to the bottom, and the last step here says save and close the presentation. And this is what these slides will look like in your presentation. After you're done with that, you're going to upload and submit your project in Canvas. So if I were going to do that, I would go back to my modules link here, and I would go back into this module, or rather project name, do guided project 1-3, so I'm going to click there. And notice that on your page, on the guided project page in Canvas, this is where you're going to submit your finished file from that project. It's just a blue button in the upper right corner that says Submit Assignment. And if I click on that button, the directions and instructions are still there. You might have to scroll up to see them. But what the Submit Assignment button does is it opens up this area down here at the bottom where you can choose your file to submit. So you would click this button here, Choose File, and then a window would open up to show you all the files on your computer, and you would locate the file you saved and choose that file to open, and then it would show up here, and you would just click Submit Assignment after the file is uploaded here, and that would turn it in, and then it would be graded by me. So that's all you do for doing this first project. Do guided project 1-3. You can use your regular physical textbook, or you can use the online version of the book. Now, if I go back to this page here where we ended the project, let's say that you get to this point and you're finished. What you should probably do is go back up to the top and either close the tab or click the back, go back a page, whatever it is you're going to do. But you don't need this page anymore once you finish it. so you can then delete the page. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and please, if you do have questions, I hope that you remember to ask me at least 24 hours before this project is due to allow enough time for me to respond to your question. And whenever you ask a question about a file you're working on, please attach a copy of your file to that email so that I can actually see what it is you're doing, you're working on, and I can give you better feedback.